Hello everyone, this is Akhila from Freelearn. So in today's video, let us look more into IELTS writing. What is IELTS writing? So basically, there are two separate writing tests. As you all know, the one for academic candidates and the other for general training candidates. Before enrolling, you will have to decide which test is best for you. If you are opting for studies, then it's better to choose academic writing. And if you're opting for work, business, and other reasons behind, then you can choose general training mode. The writing paper lasts for 1 hour. Within this 1 hour, you will have to complete two tasks for which task 2 carries more mark. Academic writing. Let us look into its timing and description. For academic writing, there are two tasks. Task 1 takes generally 20 minutes and it may be about to describe a visual information such as a given diagram, chart, graph, or table. And task 2 takes about 40 minutes. It may be generally about writing an essay. They may ask to provide a solution for a particular problem or evaluate a problem or compare and contrast different ideas or opinions, or to challenge an argument or idea. So, these are the possible question types, and it may be of any topic. It is not based upon the subject you are opting for, but in general. Now, let us look into general training writing. In general training writing, you may have two tasks for which task 1 takes 20 minutes and there is a slight difference in this because general training module is different from academic training. So in general training, they may ask you to respond to a given situation. For example, by writing a letter, to write a letter or prepare a resume or something like that. You may be asked to request information or explain a situation. That is how task 1 goes on. And in task 2, you may get 40 minutes. And here you're asked to write an essay in response to a point of view, argument, or problem. So this is how general training differs from academic training. Not a big difference, but slightly small difference. Let us see the assessment of writing paper. For writing task 1, they look more into task achievement. That is, are you able to answer the question fully and write 150 words? This is what they call as task achievement. If you are able to answer to the question, then with 150 words, then it moves to task accomplishment. So that refers to success of task achievement. But in writing task 2, they look more into task response. Let us see what are the points to be considered. First one is, are you able to answer address all the points in the question. So in task 2, you may be given a number of question with sub-question, sorry, now a number of sub-questions with the same question for which you have to answer all. So the first thing is, are you able to identify what are the questions, which means what are the sub-questions, and able to answer them properly. The next one is, are you able to provide a balanced argument and support your ideas with evidence and examples? So they'll be looking for more examples, not just a statement or an opinion of yours, but some of the supporting ideas and the real life experience or examples that supports your idea most. Then, were all of your ideas relevant to the question? Providing ideas is okay, anyone can do it. But are you able to put the points that are relevant to the question? Or was it a mess of just filling the gaps? Just analyze how you write. And the next important point is, did you write 250 words? Are you able to write 250 words for task 2? And then let us see something in common, which is applicable to both tasks, coherence and cohesion. Whatever the question may be, whether it is from task 1 or task 2, whenever you write, there should be a continuation from the beginning to the end. The one should connect the other. It should not be a mess around the answer sheet that does not suit your question or something like that. There should be coherence and cohesion. The thing you have to keep in your mind is your writing easy to understand? Are your ideas well organized and clearly linked? Whenever you write, the person on the other side should be able to read your answers properly. So write it clearly and make it understandable to the other person. Also, the ideas should be well organized and clearly linked with each other, which means answer to the question. The next one is lexical resource. Did you use a wide range of vocabulary accurately and effectively? This actually checks what is your vocabulary level. Are you able to use different words instead of using the same word or repeating the same word from the beginning to the end? If you are able to use different vocabularies for the same word, that's great. It may increase your score. So instead of repeating the same word again and again, it is better to choose and opt for other words with similar meaning. That improves your essay as well as it creates an impression for the person who is reading it. The next one, grammatical range and accuracy. Did you use a wide range of grammatical structures accurately and effectively? Everything is okay, but if you made a mistake in grammar, then it will collapse. The ideas you communicate should have proper grammatical structure and communicated accurately and effectively. So now let us look into tips to improve writing skills in IELTS. First one is familiarize yourself with the structure and format of the test. This will help you understand what to expect on test day. For this, you have to practice. Only through practice you can familiarize with yourself and with the structure and format of the test. Second one, practice writing regularly. Choose a topic and write an essay or a report every day until you are comfortable with your writing skills. So the thing is, we should practice writing regularly. Just choose a topic randomly of your interest and try to write within the given time. Just set the time, sit down to write, and see how it works. Are you able to complete the writing within the stipulated time, or whether it takes too much time to complete it? Which task is difficult for you? And how can you bring about a change to limit the time, to adjust the time, and what are the negative sides, etc. You can get to know and understand more about your writing and a detailed analysis while you choose to write and practice regularly. So, practice, 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 practice until you get comfortable with your writing skills. And the third one, work on your vocabulary. The very most important thing that you have to consider. Try to use a variety of words and phrases in your writing, as this will show the examiner that you have a good command of English language. In order to bring about a very good impression, you should use a wide variety of vocabulary instead of sticking into the same words and phrases from the beginning to the end. You may know some people use certain words and sentences repeatedly from the beginning to the end, which looks so bored and creates an impression that they are generally weak in English, which means they doesn't know any other words other than this. Instead of doing that, use a variety of vocabulary, variety of words and phrases. You can get to know and study about it more when you choose to practice them individually. And the fourth one, pay attention to your grammar and sentence structure. Make sure that your sentences are clear and concise and that your grammar is correct. So, whenever you choose to do something, you should pay at most attention to your grammar and sentence structure. And also make sure that your sentences are clear and concise. Don't use a very long sentence connected by so many interjections, conjunctions, and so on. It may create a complex sentence and a difficulty in reading and understanding what you actually mean. So write clear and concise sentence with appropriate grammatical structure. Make it quite impressive, not too long. The fifth one, use transitions and linking words to connect your ideas. This will make your writing flow better and make it easier for the examiner to understand your ideas. Whenever you are trying to convey your opinion or ideas, just use transitions and linking words. Something like not only, but also, either or, neither nor, and so. Use these linkers so as to make and connect your ideas with one another. This will make your writing flow better and make it easier for the examiner to understand your ideas. So that's the point. Next one, practice timing. This is something I mentioned before. While you're practicing writing, you should also get used with the timing. Make sure that you have enough time to complete both task 1 and task 2. Plan your writing and try to finish within the allotted time. So here the thing is that whenever you're attempting task 1 and 2, you should concentrate not only the ideas and opinions that are creating in your mind, but also how to complete the task within the stipulated time. Try to finish it within the given time because they won't afford you extra time. And the next one is get feedback on your writing. Have a native English speaker or a teacher give you feedback on your writing and provide you with tips on how to improve. Get feedback on your writing, which means whenever you go to write, just try to get feedback from a teacher or the person who knows about the writing task more so that you can correct yourself and find your own faults and mistakes and try to improve the things that you are feeling much weaker. So these are simple tips to improve your writing skills in Ielts. And thank you. See you in the next video.